Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Wholesome Financials, where we talk anything credit repair, finances, anything that has to do with finances, we will dive into it. Today's topic is something that I've been getting quite a lot. So I want to dive into it and just kind of let it all out so you guys can understand and see what trade lines or authorized user trade lines are all about. So today's video, we're going to talk about our authorized user trade lines still effective in 2023. Do they still work? Should you get them? All that, I'll go into that, okay? So if you don't know, authorized user trade lines are basically credit cards where a person will add you to their credit card as an authorized user. That way you can have a credit boost and add history, add age, and all that good stuff. Okay, so do they work? Short answer is yes, but also no. Who do they work for? They work for people who already have good credit, or they're on their way to having good credit. What does that mean? No late payments, no collections, no charge-offs. You cannot have any of those things because adding an authorized user trade line to that is not going to do anything at all. So don't go buying authorized user trade lines when you have bad credit. It doesn't work. It's like putting cologne or perfume on when you haven't showered. Like, it defeats the purpose, right? So keep that in mind. Also, if you don't have any credit at all, like let's say there's just nothing on there and you add authorized user trade lines, yes, your score will increase. However, when you go and try to apply for funding, you're probably gonna get denied. Why? Because these banks want to see primary trade lines. What are primary trade lines? They're basically things that are under your name, things that you've applied for, that you've gotten based on your Social Security, all that good stuff, and they're there. So what do you want to have on your credit to add authorized user trade lines? You want to have primary trade lines. How many? Minimum 5. Why? Because that's what's going to show the banks that you are responsible with your money. They do not want to see other people's credit history on your credit. Now, if you have 5 primaries, if you've been building your profile and you just need a little bit of a boost, a little bit more age, a little bit more history to your credit, yes, authorized user trade lines are for you. So what do? They add age, like I said, and they add history. So that way, when you are getting ready to apply for funding, you are going to have a better chance of getting approved. However, if you don't have primaries, don't go adding authorized user trade lines because they will not work. Now, when can you add authorized user trade lines even if you don't have primaries? Well, there's instances where a lot of creditors don't look at your actual credit profile. They only focus on your credit score. So for example, when you go and try to get a new car, a lot of times they're just looking at your credit score. They just want to see where your score is at so that they could approve you. So authorized user trade lines would work perfectly for such person. Also, let's say you're renting a new apartment, right? And you need a good credit score to get approved. This is when adding authorized user trade lines without having primaries would work perfectly. Why? Because the rental apartment place only wants to see your credit score. They're not really worried about the history, how much age. Most of the time, they just want to see that you have a 620 and above, right? But if you're looking for high limit funding, authorized user trade lines will work only if you have your own primaries. So that's pretty much it. Authorized users still work, but you have to have good credit and your own primaries. And authorized user trade lines are basically going to be an addition to your already good profile to bump you up. I hope that was clear, guys. If you have any questions, if you need trade lines for whatever reason, we have a ton of them available on our website. Here they are. And then we also teach people how to fix your credit on their own. So we have a couple of late payment removal letters available, and we have a phone consultation available for free for you guys to see where you stand and what you need to do to fix your credit. So again, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.